So the final day begins. We have to win as many matches as we can because it hasn't been our most successful season. The switch to ice and to a fun team has been very, very interesting, but not as rewarding points-wise. 2-3 today, so no diamond this season. You guys are ranked so high. I'm a little bit jealous. I'm nearing on Plat Master instead. And Vinny's like, I'm almost Diamond Master. But yeah, I'm also not hitting Diamond this season. I'm gonna hit the rank right below that. And then next season, hopefully, I'll whip together a team that is both fun and super competitive. And then we'll have the best case scenario. But let's go in. Because originally having 2 DCs in 2 days was pretty bad, but 2 DCs over an entire season isn't that terrible. I can't blame those for the rankings. So we're fighting COVID-19. That is a fun player name. We're gonna go all out against this one. And they're playing Aranea, so let me guess. That's gonna be Aranea, v Salire, and Shell. And they're gonna go for a single quickener. Could be wrong. I'm just taking a random guess at their team. Nope, Nasha Lasswell. Oh, well, that is a very spicy. Wear my mask? Sadly, I don't have a mask ready in my basement right now. Maybe I should. Alright, let me just take a quick look at that. Missile resistance, started twist, agility. So therefore, crazy damage. Only 40% missile res, which is better than it could be. I'll move right here, and then I'll look at the other units afterwards. Every single one of our characters seem to be faster than them, which surprises me a little bit. Alright, now I'll look at the stats. She's got 45 spirit. Wow, 24 defense. I believe they are built mostly to survive a Leela, maybe? 42 defense, 25% missile resistance. Pretty bulky as well. I didn't have time to check their offensive stats. I'll do that in a minute.
Perhaps I can test the fruits of my training.
Sorry for taking up long in the early turns, but that's the most important part of it, I think. So 1200 attack, but they have VCs for offense as well. I will definitely need the Knight's Blessing. By the way, good morning, baby. Or good evening. I'm never sure what I should say to people. Oh, they just left. Well, I do think their team didn't stand a chance, but okay. Well, that was a quick match. Let's go for match 2. Intimidation factor easy. I've heard about this several times, player reaching out to me after a match and saying that they knew who I was and they were like, oh fuck, I'll be on a video, now I'm so stressed out. It's not fighting me that stresses people out, it's knowing they'll be on my video. I'm like, okay, what can I say? I don't do this to stress people out, I do this because I have fun and hopefully people have fun watching me, but... So match number 2 against Odo. Hey, at that point, you guys correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they're gonna reset my points to the beginning of Plat Master, no matter the points I have at the end of the season. So I'm basically doing those final games for fun. You'd probably feel some pressure too. Well, I can understand. Like I've grown used to being on my own videos, but I understand that, you know, when you don't do that often, it's clearly stressful. If it's the final games for fun, won a game, I would not mind, Vinny, if you'd like that. We had a very, very close game early on, and I feel like this team I'm currently running, I don't know if it would stand a chance, actually. It's got pretty good resistances to status elements, but it's not as reliable as the other one. But yeah, is it true that they're going to reset? Like, I'm going to start at the beginning of Plat Master next season no matter what? If that's the case, then sure. I never know what they do with the points. Or could we try and wait for the final game, maybe, before doing that, so that I can keep my streak a little bit? Less rush? Okay, interesting. So yeah, what I'd say, Vinny, if you're if that seems fine for you, is wait for the final game, at least so I don't, or until I lose my streak, and then we can go. Because it's currently a 6-game streak. I'd like to rank up a little bit. Haven't been managing to get win streaks that much this season, unfortunately. And I'm not convinced that I know Ibara's range, so I'm just not going to advance into her. We could also do a friendly, that's an option. So I've ended up learning my team a little bit better. It took a while, but I'm getting used to it. Yeah, the map is in friendlies too, indeed. If I finish early enough, because I do have a meeting in an hour, 20 minutes. So I have to make this day go by pretty quickly. Alright, let's move here, then wait for them.
I shall assist.
Thank you. I needed that.
Emergency meeting? Not really. It's I have weekly meetings with my boss, among other things. Seriously, I think this start is pretty good. I basically get 2 double turns in a very short succession. Good morning, Zoc. How are you today? So let's snipe her. Then take the other turn. Yeah, seriously, this is a lot better than it used to be. And then dispel spray the other one. There we go. Archer Rafale doing work. I mean, that was auto, but I'm just glad I was able to sync without, you know, planning the team for it, able to sync 2 double turns. On to match 3. This is going fast right now. Good morning, Logi. How are you today? I saw you streaming on my Discord earlier. I wonder what that was. Top 100, here we go. Oh, that would be fun. 2 autos? No, we had the first match, they just left very early. Even went back to throwing people on the ground yesterday. Ooh. You just thought, oh boy, okay. So it would reflex all attacks and 3v1 the team. Oh no. Oh boy, this is the... Not only is that Jayden, it's Quicken Jayden, which I don't like fighting at all. He was on auto earlier? Was he? Did he change from auto to something else? Because it didn't go well or something? I think you might have just dodged a bullet, Senate. Because that's not an auto matchup for me. I wonder what I should do against this matchup, though. It's surely not going to be an easy one.
Well then, shall we go ahead? You're going down.
Well, let's see if we can make anything happen against them.
Thank you. I needed that.
I'm not too sure. Like, I've been having some fun with some Quicken shenanigans, but I feel like this team I might very much struggle against. Because it's just so hard to move into them. And if I'm here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, they're too far for me to shoot.
Are you okay?
So chooses to speed force immediately. It would be fun if they came forward like this. I don't think they will, but I would be very happy if they did. So nope, they're just staying in place. Since they don't have, I believe, maybe I'm wrong, a barrier on Phoebe yet, I think I should just go for the Quicken right now and try to kill her. Because if I'm able to kill her very early on, that is going to be to my advantage. But maybe they'll put the barrier right now by moving back. I hope they don't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can only hit me if she's Rune Knight. So nope, stays in place. Okay. Let me just check the range. 28% chance to hit is not worth it. Going to get the extra turn. Crossover. Ah, it's not a kill. That is actually pretty bad. There we go.
Is that all you've got?
And now the quicken begins because I wasn't able to kill. I really thought Rafal would have the damage without a barrier on her. But I guess not. 17 defense saved them or something. She's not... Maybe, oh, the area resistance up saved her. Maybe I should have used a single target ability instead. And moved 1 square further. Yeah, I am placed for a Keen Blade. That was my intention. Yeah, everyone's in range for violence now. I think he's just going to delete Rafal from the map right now. That's what I expect. But if he does, I think he has to advance Jayden a little bit. So maybe he'll give me some window of opportunity. And if I do Keen Blade, then I take the LB on both. So I don't know if that's actually worth anything. Maybe I should just move elsewhere. Oh boy. Yeah, I think she's going to die. So what I'll do is I will Keen Blade. Or maybe I should just rush. Let's see. Can I even hit? No. As I thought. Do I have time to cast Quicken? Probably not. Indeed. So yeah, I'll Keen Blade, but I will not Keen Blade Rafal. I can't advance with Gilgamesh right now because, yeah. Because I'll get the AoE. So I'll just give them the single target kill, which would be fine for me. Yeah, KB Rosine to full life Rafal, that was my intentions in it. Zenith. So right now they can kill Rafal. Hey, are you late, Bwenja? Yeah, this is match 3, but only because matches 1 and 2 went super quickly. Yep, 0% chance. It's as I expected. Ah, bummer. Oh yeah, no, this is done. My timing for the full life is very low. So, never mind. So, what this comes down to is I thought I could kill Phoebe, and I didn't have the damage. And so I threw the game away. Only lost to Zenith today. Church of Christ. That's pretty good. Good job. So, Magic Blast, yeah. So, Rafal never dodges. Even if she's built for evasion, it's like she can't make it. So at that point, he gets another turn, and then I lose. I really thought, how does Barrierless Phoebe survive Rafal's damage? I think I used Target instead of Attack Up, and if I had used the Attack Up buff, maybe she would die. Because she doesn't have a lot of defense, so the defense penetration was not useful. I did check his stats. He's got 17 defense, Zenith, -5% to missile. So it's not a defense bracer. It's just me being surprised. He did have more max HP though than this, I think. So maybe they're running the chocolate earrings or something. Yeah, there's really nothing I can do at that point. Why run evade gear then? Well, Mont, I hope she's going to dodge. She does have, you know, 450 luck. But I keep fighting teams that have luck up vision cards and a very high accuracy. So that is why she won't dodge in these matchups. Now we can rest easy. But let's keep going. Let's try to get this, get a couple more wins before we finish. It's unfortunate that the season is ending, and I'm only just now figuring out how to play that team right. Triple Earth Evade team is the light team nightmare in this map. True, but there's so much wind. I say that, but I haven't really met much wind with my ice team. But early in the season, at least, there was so much wind going around that running Triple Earth was like, it was a very risky gamble. But yeah, Earth is evading enough to give some difficulty to Light. And you were talking about Earth, right? That seems to be Earth we've just met. I know I've played against Itomen several times. You meet an Earth every time. Yeah, Itomen, I've fought them before. They're a pretty solid PvP guy. And they're running multi-charm. Well, that's spicy. Luck up. Yeah. Just gotta pick its weakness and it will appear.
There's no way you can follow my movements.
I wonder what their game plan is. Is it rush charm across the map? That is certainly a spicy team. She doesn't even have any attack, so she's clearly just a charmer for them. Now, I'll take a peek at their VCs and stuff. Pretty strong. Oh, missile resistant too. Yeah, it's the full evasion wombo. That's no, it's not a troll team, Mont. I think it's just a team that relies entirely on charm and evasion. But it has chances, but less against me because I can have some charm immunity.
You're going down.
Since they're quick and evading, you wouldn't forget about Steal Time and Steal Vision. Very true. My hope here is that with Self-Haste, Gilgamesh plays again before they can pull off the Keyblade, which is unfortunately not the case. But even if they Keyblade here, Zazan won't have time to take his second turn before I can give my team Charm Immunity. Rosa has in it Charm Immunity, so what I need to put it on is Rafal and Gilgamesh. So what is the right call here? I don't think Rafal's going to be able to kill them with a Quicken because she won't be in range to use her very powerful other ability. So we'll do that instead. What's a LARPer? Texas size? A LARPer is someone who loves to walk into a costume and hit people with foam swords. Also role-playing. Protect Rosa since she has 100% hit. Yeah, for sure. I need to make sure Rosa doesn't die. But Rosa is already charm protected. So that part of at least is fine. I also very much appreciate how his units are all Leela proof with their levels. This one really at 118. 119 is a little bit less interesting, but it's pretty good. Or let them come. I would be... yeah, imagine IRL D&D, indeed. Fun depiction of LARPers in the Hawkeye series. To be fair, it was a fun depiction. LARPers are people who would be willing to risk their lives for a total stranger because they've seen him on the internet, and then fight real terrorists. Very accurate depiction. 49%. My hit chance is actually surprisingly high.
Hey, are you okay?
Yeah, that's what, yeah, indeed. 118 is pretty good. I guess I can be here. There's really no reason to move in the other spots. It will allow me to divide my team a little bit better for incoming Taunting Blades. Do I need the Righteous Prayer against them? Not really. I don't think any status resistance immunity, any further status resistance immunity is going to help me. I'm just going to cast Protect on her. Now is it time for the Keenblade Charm? Rush. With my entire team being charm resistant right now, don't feel too scared about it. I've used one turn of Charm Nullification, and I can use the buff again if need be. So, Juggernaut, they're waiting for me to go to them. I don't like that. I wish they would give an inch. I really wish they would give an inch. Do they have physical magical barrier? Yeah, they do. Okay. What are we looking at in terms of strategy? Next turn, Gilgamesh is going to Keenblade. Start moving forward. And then we just hope... Yeah, what is this Xiza build? Indeed, because Xiza is a crazy strong damage threat. So normally you would want to do that. I took their charm. Least they can do is not throw themselves to die. I guess so, yeah.
I shall assist.
Thank you. I needed that.
So now, Xiza should be in range to do something, and she can confuse me still because I have not used Righteous Prayer against them yet. So she's probably going to throw a Snipe Dagger at me and try to confuse Gilgamesh. Or just use Still Time. That's also fine. I think by doing this, though, she just walked into my my range for some other attacks, which could be a threat for them. Yeah, that doesn't do much. That does a lot, but on a rather useless unit. Should I do this? No. The reason I didn't is I wanted to remove buffs on them, and, you know, give haste to your Zazan, because that's an important part of our strategy, hasting our foe. Is that worth it? In exchange for the AoE hit I'm going to take right now? I guess it is. Yeah, nice buff removal, Mako. You're right. Charm immunity stays on longer. Oh, I countered hit him. And he went for the stun again. Wow. They really don't like my my guy. Let me see. I think that just took away my charm removal. Oh no, I still have one more turn then. 59% is not great. Well, we know what the right play is. Trying to quicken our friend and not being able to hit. Gosh darn it, nice. No, it's too slow. Rip. Yeah, no status null stays after Dispel. Out of range for Quicken anyway. Yeah, that was maybe my misplay with her. I should have stayed a bit higher for the other thing. Huh. And yeah, going backwards did not feel good. Yeah, now they're going to Keenblade for sure, but I don't see what they can do that much. Like this guy, well, he's still got 56 AP. He could make some things happen. Quickening Rosa would have been better for sure. And now they land the Confusion. I don't think I mind that much though. They're going to Keenblade right here. And then they're going to kill Gilgamesh. And if they Taunting Blade, they're also going to hit Rosa, but not kill. Or maybe they'll just choose to ignore Gilgamesh, hoping that he hits someone they don't care about. I don't know. I don't believe they can one-punch Rafal, unless they disable her from the back with Backbreaker. He could go for the Backbreaker strat, maybe. but chooses to build a chain on Rosa, hoping that confused guy hits Rosa. And oh, he was so lucky here. He was very, very lucky here that I did hit the person he hoped that I would. Is that worth it? Because I'm then going to get charmed and lose the game, right? I think the fact that he landed confusion gave him the win. I kind of have to. I'm too low on time because I hesitated, so I'm gonna do that. But it would have been better to do it on only 2 of them. But yeah, now he wins. Oh, Zuck, is that so? Confused people choose max damage? I always thought confused people chose randomly. But if that's the case, he planned it so well, and that is such good information for me to use in the future. But yeah, now he can just win by turns now. I did not know that. So my big misplay here, there was 2 things I did that was a major mistake. The first thing I did is I was impatient, and I advanced while they had their immunity, their protect and shell up, which was a very bad move for me. Then the second mistake I made was not using confusion immunity while knowing that they have confusion in their kit. So I could have completely prevented this from happening. I did not because I was, I don't know, not being careful enough. So that was the 2 big mistakes in this game. Now, what they're going to do, unless they can reliably kill me, is they can just wait out turns and win, or they can kill me. In either scenario, there's no way for me to come back from here. He still has enough TP to charm me once more, I believe, or steal time, but they won't be needed. I also missed a turn on Gilgamesh, but I don't think the skip turn was that impactful overall. Well, let's go for a final match. So we won 2 and then dropped 2. I think the second game we lost was mainly, yeah, there was 3 clear mistakes. Now that we point out the Gilgamesh skip turn, 3 big mistakes on game 4. So I think the loss was entirely avoidable, especially considering that our team was immune to their best strategy. So us losing it was really, I don't know, it was really bad. But I found it very interesting that when I took away his charm, what he did was use all the other status effects that I did not take the time to prevent myself against. So instead of using Protect on Rosa, if I had just used Righteous Prayer on her and Gilgamesh, it would have been an entirely different fight. And I'm pretty sure I would have won it. The more you know. You know, when you bring a unit that has status effect immunity for basically every status, might as well use that. And the game is taking time to match us, so I think it's struggling to find the right opponent, maybe. Matching could not complete. Where's Cloud? Cloud, well, we haven't fought a Cloud yet, maybe we will. My Cloud is not built, so it's not a unit I can run personally. Or should I say in Midgar City? Oh boy, another mix of Jayden, Phoebe, and Elena.
We won't forgive those
Is he going to wait in the corner forever? He is, isn't he? Am I also going to wait in the corner for him? Do I have time and patience for this? Maybe I do. Oh yeah, can I one-punch Phoebe this time? No, she's got the exact same stats as the other, with more defense. So if I could not one-punch the first, I can't one-punch her either, with a Dispel Spread. Yeah, what an interesting and unique team comp. I mean, people are gonna do what they want to do, it's fine. Less HP? I think she has the same HP as the other one as well. The other one... yeah, it's similar. Bye, Manjoli, ma belle! The other one finished with 4,000 HP something in her max. That was a bit weird. Like, her max HP changed along the way. But 5,000 is pretty high for a Phoebe.
Well then, shall we go ahead?
Yep, more Monolite waiting for me in their little corner. Everybody loves Monolite. Especially when they enjoy their corner so much.
My turn.
I see the ebb and flow. Are you okay?
Nice blessing. Yeah, so now I definitely can't kill her in one hit. I need a double turn now. You get chills every time you see Mono Light. Shouldn't ice give you chill instead? But yeah. Again, no movement, I assume. If they decide to move at some point, it'll be surprising to me. Well, Elena will have to, eventually. Why are we screaming? Are we? So this time, not much I can do. I'll just haste her and start moving. Yeah, Fred did take most, Jayden did take most Fred users with him because he's so good against other missile. Like 30% missile resistance, and this one is not spec'd for that. They're just gonna go for cast Float to exert dominance. So why do people cast Float? Is that just to keep CT in check without moving? That's why you joined the Light this season. I mean, I enjoy playing Starlit Elena a lot. I think she's a fantastic unit, but she's everywhere, and I try to play units that aren't as prevalent and basically everywhere. We will need target.
You're going down.
Alrighty. Jumpless one only on Gilg. Yeah. So float is basically useless. Basically, all float does is it makes you immune to some abilities and makes you weaker to some others. As far as I know, that is the full extent of what it does. Let's see if we can make something happen here. Maybe we'll have something interesting. Celesteria are both weak to strike. New anti-meta. They are both weak to strike? That would be fun. I want to get back to striking units. Fleet of Foot. Are they going to run to me? Or are they just going to cast that and stay in place? Oh, is she getting quickened maybe? She was. Alright, they're pulling the trigger. And then Jayden can follow up, I guess. From here? No, he can't. So we're just going to get hit once. And then we'll take a double turn with her. And if she's not dead, we'll take Starlit Elena with us. Interesting. I think they pulled the trigger too early, unless Jayden has more range than I think he does. Which maybe he can shoot me. Oh yeah, clearly he can. From here. Misses his own friend and kills me. Well, that is not good for me. Now Phoebe will be able to quicken Jayden. I am still in reach. So see how interesting. They actually faced their own Jayden to increase their dodge chance against Jayden. That is very spicy overall. That is an interesting play for sure. Now they can quicken Jayden for another turn very quickly on him. So going for the full life basically means losing. If I try it, I think I have to use Divine Prayer on her and hope she lives a bit longer.
Thank you. I needed that.
So goes for the quicken.
Are you
You gotta go? Alright, take care, Vinny. Have a great day. Yeah, those Jayden, Elena, Phoebe are the worst in terms of matchup. I don't know how to lose. I don't know how to win against that, honestly. It seems so overwhelming. I'm really wondering what is the trick, if there is one. Fina, for me, is a lot less of an issue. Oh, they were the Rune Knight, so they could heal. I did not factor in the Rune Knight. But like, yeah, what am I even to do against a team like this? There's no way to go. I don't think Fina is as bad, Zenith, to be honest, because what makes this team able to engage and able to do stuff is the fact that they have the Quicken. I've beaten Fina, Jayden, and Elena a couple times, and it's just a matter of killing Fina first. But against these, they're so fast, and they chain, that I don't see many tools I can use. Oh, wasn't I moving before the Quicken? I thought I moved before Quicken went, but I guess not. Some Finas just one-shot your V Salire. Okay, yeah, that's going to be a case where you lose. Well, I guess GG, Alistair. Nothing much better that I could have done there. Well played.